channel. My name is Emma. I'm a licensed practical nurse, currently working right now as a wellness director at an assisted living facility. Today is December 14th. It's a Wednesday. I was supposed to head straight to the office today, but right now it's 9 o'clock and I realized that I had a 10 o'clock move-in assessment at a rehab, and it's right close to my house, so I just figured let me just knock this thing out of the way and then I can just go straight into my office. Today I won't be in the office for long either because I have another assessment about like 1 hour away from the office at 2 o'clock. So once I finish this 10 o'clock assessment, I'm going to try to head straight to the office, stay there for a little bit, do some work, check in on my care partners and the med techs, and then I will head over to the other assessment at 2 o'clock. I don't really know what to expect for these. I don't really know what to expect for these two assessments. From my understanding, they're like level 2s. I won't find out exactly what level they are until I enter the assessments on the computer. A little background about me, you guys. I'm 3 months into this position. It's my very first time in a managerial role. It's interesting. It's got its challenges. It's very stressful, but I'm welcoming the challenge because that is how I'm going to grow as a nurse, as a leader. And so it definitely has its challenges. Usually on Wednesdays, I just remembered. Oh my goodness. Yikes. I usually have third-party meetings on Wednesdays at 10:30. I completely forgot about that. During those meetings, we discuss residents that are on home health, and then also the PT company that we use is also there. They do PT, OT, and ST. PT is physical therapy, ST is speech therapy, and OT is occupational therapy. So they're in our building, the therapy group, but home health comes in and provide care. We've got wound care, we've got skilled nursing for wound care, we also have therapies, and then we have like injections and all that. We have some residents who get monthly or weekly B12 injections. So that's usually on Wednesdays at 10:30. I don't know how that escaped my mind, but here we are. I'm just going to have to shoot the ladies a text and let them know that I won't be able to make it to the meeting, and I'm just going to request that they email me their notes, and I'll catch up on whatever needs to be caught up on. What else? Yeah, so that's on Wednesdays. I have that meeting at 10:30. I'm going to make a separate video about my role and my job and what that entails in the day-to-day activities. Ooh, Chick-fil-A. No, I don't want Chick-fil-A. I actually want Starbucks. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to make a separate video about my day-to-day, kind of like a day in the life of a wellness director. No day is the same at all, like at all. Things happen constantly, left and right. You're pulled from every different direction with the kind of work that I do, and so I'll try my best to let you guys know overall, just to have an overall picture of what a day in the life of a wellness director is. Planning is just a lot, and I'm not complaining at all, but it's a lot. And not to say that I've never complained about my job, because I'm human, but it is a lot. And I really enjoy overseeing the clinical aspects of the residents' care. I'm still learning a lot about my managerial style, about my leadership style, and then my managerial style. just getting very, very comfortable with it, because a lot of the times when residents or family members complain, it falls back on me essentially, because I am the one in charge of overseeing their care. So I'll get into a little bit of more details about that in another video. Let's see. I've got a lot of follow-ups. I have to call a family member back today about their loved one's medications. I've got to follow up on quite a few meds. But anyways, let me tell y'all about what I usually do. So this rehab facility that I'm headed to right now, I've gone there quite a few times for our current residents. When they get discharged from the hospital, they go straight to rehab. So I've gone to this rehab in particular to do like returning assessments and just a check on our residents. But today I'm going there for a new move-in assessment. So what that entails is just getting to know the resident a little bit, as much as I possibly can. I ask them a few questions, if they have an advance directives, if they know their code status, if they know, if they can tell me their preferred hospital, their preferred funeral home, important information that we must know. Also, their level of care. Do they need help with toileting? Do they need help with transferring? Do they need help with reminders for meals or activities? It's those questions that I need answers to in order for me to enter into my computer in the system that we use, so that it can figure out what level of care they are. And essentially that will determine how much they will get charged monthly for rent. So if they need help with like medication management, I would include that in my assessment today, and they will get charged accordingly for those services. So assessments are very important. I also like to see how they ambulate, if they're able to walk independently, if they use a walker, a wheelchair, whatever it is. I like to see that for myself. I have done over the phone assessments. I don't prefer those. I usually just keep the over the phone assessments for residents who are out of state. And of course I'm not going to drive out of state to do an assessment. So usually I will call the family or call the resident themselves to do an assessment over the phone. But because, this resident is here, this person is here, I just go in person. Or I go to their homes as well to do assessments. I'll go to a hospital and do an assessment there. So it's wherever I'm needed for assessments, I just go whenever time permits. It can be strenuous in the state that I live in. Traffic is really bad. It can get really bad. So I try to schedule my assessments usually, if it's going to be in the morning, it's going to be after rush hour. And then in the afternoon, I like to do it before traffic hits, so that I at least have a chance to get back to my side of town on time, or at least at a favorable time. Oh, these homes are so pretty. That's another thing that I enjoy about having to drive and do assessments. It's just a little quiet time for me in the car, because in the office when I'm there, there's no quiet time. We have an open door policy, and so you never know who's going to walk in. Agency, hospice companies that are trying to get into your building. I will do another video about that another day, about the different hospice companies and that we use, and then also the services that they provide for us. So aside from that, I really enjoy making these drives for assessments. The only thing is that number one, I'm putting mileage in my car, and number two, I have yet to get reimbursed for my mileage. I've been at this job for 3 months already. Let's see, I started September 6th, and it's currently December 14th, and I have yet to get reimbursed for mileage. At the end of each month, we have, I think it's like the last Wednesday of the month, we're supposed to turn in our expense sheets, like our spend down sheets. And I turned them in, but for some weird reason, I'm still not getting reimbursed for mileage. So anyway, that's another story for another day. I'm going to do a little video about me, but very quickly, like I said, my name is Emma. I'm a LPN. I've been so for 2 years now. I love it. I'm still learning a lot, which is, I'm grateful for it. I don't want to ever stop learning. This, being an LPN, and especially working in the field that I work in, there's a lot of oh my God, the person right next to me is like looking at me, but the job that I have and the role that I'm currently doing has really opened my mind and exposed me to a lot of possibilities. Like LPNs, they're not just limited to rehabs, and every time I'm heading to a conference, a work-related conference or meeting somewhere else, I'm realizing what all LPNs can do and all the different roles that they can be in. And it's so encouraging. And this is a little message to anybody out there. If you are an LPN just starting out, or you've been an LPN for many years, but you feel like you can't leave the bedside because blah, 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 or if you're a nursing student, or if you're a prospective nursing student, let me tell you right now, if you're considering the LPN route, or you're currently an LPN and you want to just discover your options out there, do it. I'm encouraging you. That's what I did. Again, when I get a chance, I'm going to sit down and just make a video about how I got to this place, how I got to this position. Literally just 1 year of being an LPN. So I just want to encourage anybody out there, if you have been thinking about or considering, or if you're just having cold feet about changing careers or just necessarily changing your role, just do it. Look up these jobs and go for it. Life is short. You know, it sucks to have to wake up every day and just wonder what if, or like I wish. You know, that's my most dreaded thing. I'm gonna cut off this video here just because I want to focus on the road like 18 minutes later. But thank you all so much for watching my video. I will see you all next time. If you have any questions or concerns, please comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I want to know, whoever's watching this video, hi, I want to know, you know, are you a nurse right now? Are you a nursing student? Where are you right now in your career? All right, y'all, I'm back in the car after doing the assessment. She's such a sweet lady. I really enjoyed talking with her and just getting to know her a little bit. When I got there, she was at PT. She was at her physical therapy appointment. So I had to kind of wait a little bit, but the physical therapist was completely understanding and let me know a few things about the resident and all that. And then we went to her room. We got, I asked her a few questions. Some of them she didn't know, of course, but I'm just gonna follow up with her daughter about those questions. But y'all, first of all, I just want to apologize because I looked back at the video that I recorded earlier today on my way here to this rehab, and I could literally hear the air coming out of my vents, and it's so distracting, and I'm so sorry y'all had to sit through that. If you did, thank you very much for doing that, but I'm so sorry y'all had to sit through that. It's a lot of like just background noise, and I'm so sorry. But while I was doing the assessment, my phone rang, and when I checked who it was, the girls from the therapy company that we use texts me, and she's like, hey, are we still meeting today? Y'all, I completely forgot to notify her and our other third-party vendor, the home health company, that we have to reschedule our meeting. Not necessarily reschedule, I take it back. Usually if I'm not able to meet with them, they'll just email me their notes, and then I go from there and I just update the system. But I completely forgot to do it, and it's so, oh my god, I feel so bad, because at least the girl from physical therapy, they're in-house, they're already in the building, she already sees our residents, that's fine, right? All she has to do is just turn the corner and get into my office for the meeting. But the home health nurse, she has to drive to our facility, and I feel so bad, so bad. But anyway, so it is currently 11 o'clock. My assessment lasted about an hour. That's typical for me, just because, you know, you start conversation, you want to, you know, build that rapport already, so that they just can feel a little bit at ease for when it's time to move to the home, essentially. But she expressed to me how excited she was to move. Always so refreshing when you meet a potential new resident who's so excited to move to an assisted living facility and, you know, meet people and all that. But anyway, it's drizzling right now, so I highly doubt that I'm going to vlog while driving. I'm just going to focus on the road. The plan is to head back into my office right now for a little while, and then around maybe like 1:30 to 1:45, I'm gonna go ahead and head out to the other rehab to do another assessment. I don't think that I'm gonna get a chance to come back to my office after the second assessment, so I may just go back home after that, who knows. But since I started this job three months ago, I've had so many encounters with people that I've met before, that I've worked with before. It just continues to reinforce the fact that the nursing world is really small. It's really a small world. And I say that because this rehab facility here that I come to a lot, and that's because a lot of our residents, after leaving the hospital, they get discharged and they get sent here. And so I come here all the time to do assessments, to check on my residents or whatever, because this is the place they get sent to after hospital discharge for rehab. But my very first time coming here for an assessment, my very first time, as soon as I pulled up into this parking lot, I was like, this place looks so familiar. Like, why does this place look familiar? And then I remembered that when I used to work for a home health agency as a CNA, as a certified nurse assistant, I would come here. I would pick up shifts to come here and do like sitting jobs for residents who were like, you know, restless overnight or whatever. And so it just dawned on me, like, wow, I'm back here. Like, I'm back here as a nurse. I'm back here as a wellness director. And it's just crazy where life can take you. And this isn't the only place where I've had these, you know, these wow moments. Also at other places, even when I go to hospitals that I used to be a sitter for, like when I go there as a nurse to do assessments or to check on my residents, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm back here. And it's just like a full circle moment, and it just forces me to be so grateful and so appreciative of where I am today. And it's just, it just makes me enjoy my path and my journey even more. And yeah, I just thought I would share that. But, you know, I have so much to say, but I got to get going. But I just thought I'd let you guys know that, you know, a lot of the places that I go to, a lot of the rehabs or hospitals or even assisted living facilities. Sometimes when I go out to these communities, these assisted living communities for a new resident who's like going from there to our facility, I find out that I've been there before as a sitter or a CNA or even as a staff agency person. And so I love these full circle moments because it just lets me know that I have advanced myself in life. And then also it just reminds me of where I come from. And I love moments like that because it keeps me grounded and it keeps me humble. But anyway, so I'm going to get going. And I'll chat up with you guys probably when I get into the office. I'm not sure yet, but I'll keep y'all posted. I am tired, to say the least, but I just wanted to come on here to let you guys know that I'm currently sitting in the parking lot of my second assessment location. It went pretty well. I love coming to this place a lot because they're newer. It's a newer facility. Staff is so awesome and they're always so professional, and they're always on top of their shit. Like, I never have to like follow after them for any paperwork that I need. But anyways, so she's coming to our facility tomorrow as a respite. The case manager was telling me that she's hoping that that resident can stay at our place for at least 30 days. But we'll see. Whatever, I guess it's whatever they're able to afford or whatever insurance, I don't know. But anyways, it's currently 5 o'clock right now. I know I'm gonna get stuck in traffic. I'm even like thinking if I should head out on the road right now and sit in traffic, or if I should just stay put here and wait till traffic dies down a little bit. But I don't know. I'm really tired and I'm really hungry, so most likely I'm probably gonna get out of here. So I think the last time I vlogged, I was leaving that first rehab and going back into the office. I did go into the office. I did a little bit of work on my computer, answered a few emails, and followed up with a few residents and checked on my care staff. Just to see how they're doing and if they needed anything from me to follow up on. It was just like every time I'm like out of the building and I come back in, it just feels like things are just off. And I don't know if it's because I didn't start my day in the building, but it just feels like things are just all wild and all over the place and out of control when I don't start my day in the building. But I try to catch up with enough work as I could for those like 2 hours that I was there, and then I came over here and it's like 5 o'clock now, and so I have probably like an hour drive. I haven't turned on my GPS yet, but I'm pretty sure I have like an hour to an hour and a half drive back on my side of town. But hopefully I find something to eat here somewhere because a girl is starving. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm tired. My brain, like, there's so much that I want to share, but I'm so tired that I can't talk right now. But I'm gonna turn on my GPS, turn on some music, probably Adele, because I've been obsessing over her album. That album has me on the chokehold, and that's okay. I never have a chance to like really sit down and turn on my work computer and do some work at home unless it's like absolutely urgent. I usually don't get on my computer once I'm home. Like when I'm at home after work, it's like family time. I spend quality time with my husband and my daughter, my 1-year-old, and that's about it. So even though I know that I have a lot of stuff to do on the computer, I'm just gonna keep it for tomorrow and hope for the best, because I am tired and I just want food and rest. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that this content was informative and entertaining to you all. If you guys have any questions or concerns or even suggestions for any future videos, please leave them down below. and I'll be sure to make videos for you guys. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share this video. And thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.